We begin tonight with those escalating tensions that have turned the conflict between two nuclear powers into a more dangerous one. India and Pakistan have claimed to have launched airstrikes against each other, and CBS's foreign correspondent Imtiaz Tyab is following the latest developments from London. So, Imtiaz, what are the latest developments?
Well, John, we have a very grave situation unfolding as we speak. This is one of the most dangerous escalations we've seen between India and Pakistan in years, which, as we've been saying, are not only arch rivals, but are also nuclear-armed nations. Now, tensions have soared over the past 2 weeks between the neighboring countries after gunmen killed 26 civilians, mostly Hindu tourists, in Indian-controlled Kashmir. Now, India blames Pakistani-backed militants for the attacks, while Pakistan has denied any responsibility. Since then, both sides have exchanged shelling across what's known as the line of control, or the de facto border that divides the disputed northern Kashmir region. And now tonight, India has launched a wave of missile strikes inside Pakistani territory, hitting what it says are terrorist training camps in 9 locations, including in Punjab, Pakistan's most densely populated province. Now, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has said his country reserves the right to respond to what he called a warlike act. We're also hearing Pakistan may have shot down an Indian military aircraft, with President Trump saying in the last hour or so that he hopes this all ends quickly.
Imtiaz, you have not only reported from both countries, you have lived there. Help us, remind us about the tension, the history in this region between these two countries.
Yeah, that's right, John. These two nations and their bitter rivalry is something I've been covering for the better part of 2 decades. But to give you a deeper history, we have to go back to 1947, when India and Pakistan were born out of the bloody partition of British India. And ever since then, their relationship has been defined by mistrust and deep-rooted hostility. These are also two countries that have fought 3 full-scale wars, 2 of them over Kashmir, which, as we've been saying, is a Himalayan region that both nations claim but only partially control. Now, over the years, Pakistan has been accused of supporting militant groups that operate in Indian-controlled Kashmir, while India has carried out airstrikes inside Pakistan in retaliation, as we've seen tonight. And again, most alarmingly, both sides have nuclear weapons and both have nationalist governments facing pressure at home. So this isn't just a border dispute, it's a long-running, deeply emotional rivalry fueled by religion, identity, and a shared trauma.
Imtiaz Tyab, thank you so much.